Hello everyone, welcome to Hail and Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Virgo. How are you guys, Virgo? And welcome to all the new viewers. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Everything you need to know is below the description in the video. Virgo, what is it you need to know? Clarity, please. All right, so here's going through expansion. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Ooh, yeah, see, leveling up. This could be a job situation, expansion, taking things to another level. You got someone feeling a little nervous here. A little apprehensive. See, it has to do with taking things to another level. Someone's been waiting. It's someone who could be nervous, maybe feeling the ship has sailed. But this is about waiting for... This is making a choice. See, going down this path, waiting for the right person. Yeah, we got a person here who, this person might be feeling a little nervous because they've kept someone waiting. Yeah, thinking someone's losing interest. Yeah, see, this doesn't serve this person. Yeah, see, there is interest. I do feel that someone here... it has to do with whether the feelings are even mutual too. This is another thing. Yeah, we got someone all full of love here. Someone here was a little nervous. This is where a person's feelings start coming to the surface. So there's often a little apprehension whether the other person feels the same. But this is an energy of feeling like there's someone here who's kind of feeling like there's not a lot of hope, but then there's a hope. Yeah, this is just a person here releasing things that no longer serve. See, this is someone who, and it could be someone who's just keeping you hanging. This won't serve this person because this is where the other person starts to lose interest and they move on. Yeah, someone's putting themselves out there. See, it's a person putting themselves out there, but this is about getting that cup filled. This is someone who didn't get what they wanted. Tell me about this Page of Cups here. Yeah, so someone here had a lot of unfounded fear, possibly a little regret here. I think this is someone hoping for another chance here, another opportunity, and this is usually what happens. Yeah, see, it's about collaborating, spending time together, going down this path. This could be someone who just felt two people had nothing in common. See, it didn't serve them. They need to release this because this is an energy where someone's kind of like, well, I guess it just isn't meant to be. The feelings are mutual because someone's starting to lose interest. But like I say, I feel regret here. All based on unfounded fear that the feelings aren't mutual. That you have nothing in common. It's just come out. So much of this energy lately. Yeah, it has to do with someone offering up the cups, either emotions. Wow. I really feel someone's keeping the other person hanging because now we have a person who's open to other offers, opportunities. See, fill my cup. It's about filling someone's needs, giving them what they want. If they don't get what they want, they're just going to be open to someone else. So there you can see what's happening. But this is about connecting, talking. See, wanting to... This has to someone who feels there's a connection. I wouldn't be surprised this is another opportunity. But quite honestly, it's a person who wants another chance. This is a do-over. Because some of you may be open to this. But this is someone who's literally open to other offers and opportunities. Yeah, see, this is an energy of being at peace. See, I feel like we have a person, the person is waiting is going, well, I guess it just isn't meant to be. I guess they're just not really interested. Someone here wasn't acting like themselves. They weren't being real. They were hiding behind a mask. Someone's true feelings. See, they were coming to the surface, but they were hiding behind a mask. So basically, it's someone who offers someone a sippy cup or they start making up excuses. You know, keeping someone hanging, expecting someone to kind of wait. But this is, I feel, someone who kind of started to lose interest. Yeah, they were interested. Absolutely. There was interest. I mean, they were already emotionally invested, but like I say, this is someone who looks at the reality of the situation. And I do feel this person was kind of hiding behind a mask. They weren't showing their true self, their feelings. Now those feelings are coming to the surface. Look, this is someone who wants another chance. They want a do-over. Because this is after a period of time, this person taking a step back, seeing things differently. See, now they see things different, and this is where they have the regret. This would have gone in their favor. It would have gone in their favor. So there's regret here. Someone's been, you know, I do see stress, anxiety, and it is often a person who just doesn't know what to say or how to say it. Look at that, Virgo. See, this is about being open to receive. You're just, yeah, I feel like you're just attending to yourself here. See, you're open to other options, opportunities. But this person wants to come in. They want a do-over. They want another chance. Yeah, we got the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Look at that. See, it's a do-over. This is someone grounding themselves. See, it's about reality. This is someone getting a bit of a reality check. A little Saturn energy is what I feel. So there's definitely a Capricorn energy here. Doesn't have to be, but generally, you know, that's the energy of a reality check. Looking at the reality, the reality is this could have gone in their favor. But I do see a whole new cycle, and I do see someone wanting another opportunity. This is about friends first connecting. And this is someone who may have felt, you know, maybe this person just wants company or companionship. And that's where I feel this person was kind of not really sure, you know, what to say or how to express themselves. They may have even made up an excuse. It's often a little insecurity, but there's definitely regret. All based on unfounded fear. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Oops, yep. See, this is someone walking away. Feeling things aren't going to go in their favor, so they just walked away. Yeah, or the other person did. Yeah, we got someone here speaking their truth too. This is someone who was speaking truth. Yeah. But this is someone becoming discerning. It's a person who speaks their mind. This is someone cutting someone out because they're starting to lose interest, because it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. There's no growth. Nothing's growing. It never goes anywhere. So this is why this person's kind of like, you know, they were interested. They were speaking truth, but now they're losing interest. So this is someone who may have even cut the other person out here. Yeah, it could be someone giving advice here too. Yeah, someone giving someone advice too, telling them. See, it's a bit of a reality check, looking at the reality, why somebody walked away. Yeah, and it could, like I say, it's somebody who just starts giving up. They feel beat up. They feel like giving up. But here's what's interesting. This person's not going to give up. They want another chance. See, this is someone cup was actually overflowing, but they weren't saying anything. They weren't doing anything. See, it wasn't going anywhere. And the other person's like, well, this isn't going to go anywhere. I might as well just move on. This person's still sitting there. They're tending to themselves. Focused on work, their home, their money. Yeah, these are two people who actually have a lot in common. Yeah, look at that. See, keeping it all in, not saying anything, suffering in silence, just letting somebody walking away. See, this didn't serve them. But they don't want to give up after this period of time. The other person is just like, well, if there's no future, there's no point in sticking around here. See, this is the intuition, little Pisces energy. Someone here trusting their inner knowing. Yeah. No point in sticking around. Tell me about this High Priestess energy. Yeah, see, this is someone who actually knew that there was feelings and emotions, but there's nothing you can do about it if the other person doesn't move forward, because there's no movement really here. Just sort of sitting on the fence. It's not going anywhere. No growth whatsoever. But now we have this expansion, so you can see this is someone who feels the ship has sailed. It's too late, but it's not. The other person's just, I feel this is someone just keeping their options open, but they're just tending to themselves. Yeah, independent, taking care of themselves. But look at these two people. See, there's love here. There was love here. This is two people who are actually looking for the same thing. These are both people who look for partners. Yeah, we have some Taurus energy. Look at that. See, it has to do with committing. It has to do with someone who needs to commit to the past. So there is a little fear of commitment, a little stress and anxiety. But it's an energy of some sort of an agreement. There may have even been an agreement. And the other person didn't follow through. It didn't go anywhere. But this is an energy of faith and loyalty. Yeah, see, this is someone who's kind of skeptical at this point too. Yeah, seeing the reality. Someone who, little Aquarius energy, someone looking at the reality of the situation. I guess it's not meant to be. We're just not in alignment. But yet, look at, these are two people who actually are very much the same. Yeah. Look at that. See the bigger picture too. Queen of Swords. Whenever that Queen of Swords or King of Swords shows up, they see the bigger picture. See, this is someone who actually seen a future with this person, but they feel there's no future here. There's no point in sticking around wasting time, right? This is someone who's not into wasting their time. Yeah. There's definitely been expansion as far as stability, and there's growth as far as finances and stability. But there it is. This is someone who needs to come in. See, leveling up. They need to come in. This is about taking someone on a date. See, it's all about going on an actual date and committing and following through. It's someone who I feel doesn't always follow through. It's someone who often makes up excuses. So I'd have to say there's a little fear of commitment here. But this has to do with going on an actual date too. See there, I feel there was just no growth. Now this person doesn't want to give up. Now they're looking at this, they don't want to give up. See, this person's already kind of given up. They're already looking at this. Well, I guess there's no future here. I might as well look elsewhere. And now this person doesn't feel like, they don't want to give up now. They want another chance. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. This is a person exploring their feelings, right? Yeah, I still feel it's just like, this is that energy of exploring the feelings. That's all wonderful, but it still needs to go somewhere. It has to do with someone committing to a date, making an actual commitment and actually following through. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so there's definitely, see, this is an energy of other people being involved too. Like I do think this is someone possibly even giving advice, someone in the social circle. But this is about, maybe in next level, taking things, introducing to friends and family. It's someone who just never commits. They need to commit. They need to follow through. They need to introduce to friends and family. There needs to be some kind of growth. And this is the person who's like, well, this isn't going to go in my favor. There's no point in sticking around. So I don't know if this is someone giving attention to other people or what. But like I say, this is all about introducing to friends and family, going on a date, see, going out in public. I see secrecy. Someone trying to keep someone a secret. Is it because they're dating someone else? Is this person actually faithful and loyal? See, these are all the things that this person's looking at here. And this is generally someone who's exploring their feelings, let's explore this. But I feel still it never goes anywhere. Yeah, because there's the Tower. See, it's built on shaky ground because there's no commitment. This is someone who's at the point where they've literally had enough. This is why someone's being cut out. This is someone speaking their mind too. Yeah, speaking their mind because they feel something's really off here. See, it just doesn't go anywhere. It's someone who doesn't want to spend time together. They never want to do anything together. And it's not like these people don't have things in common, because I feel like they do. It's often two people who are looking for the same thing and enjoy a lot of the same things. This is someone who literally they just don't follow through. It's shaky ground. They won't commit. I see someone getting angry, Mars energy, really just having enough. But it's someone who tempers their words. They temper their passions. See, someone who chooses their words wisely. Yeah, but whatever has happened here, so someone a little shocked and surprised. I do think this is someone going to try to come back around. But I'm going to be honest, this is someone who's going to probably act exactly like they did before. And if they have come back around, you know, once, maybe twice, the same thing keeps happening. Yeah, see, it's someone who just wants to be single. And it could be, too, where their tables are turned. You may be now feeling the way this person feels. Because it is an energy of wasting time. It never goes anywhere. Tell me about the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Pentacles. What's going to happen here? Yeah. See, I feel like some of you got other opportunities coming in. See, been there, done that, you're out of here. I really do think this, because I do think this is someone here. See, you're single. Someone's keeping you kind of stuck in that energy. But I do think this is someone here who doesn't want to commit. You know, they come in, always listen to the story someone tells you when things start. Always listen to the story. Lots of excuses. This could be somebody projecting, projecting their energy. Somebody maybe not loyal and faithful. It's a person who definitely doesn't want to commit, because the Tower is here, which means it's built on shaky ground. And this is where someone's lost patience. They're literally lost interest, and now they're open. But now this person wants another chance, a do-over. Yeah, so someone being kind of sneaky here. It's often super insecure. I mean, it is often all isn't what it seems. It's somebody here super insecure. But like I say, this is somebody here. This is someone who needs to go figure out what it is they want. Go figure out what makes them happy, because it's not this person's responsibility to stick around wasting their time to try to fix somebody or fix a situation, you know, because there is a lot of insecurity here. And it is sneaky, a little bit sketchy. So this is someone probably calling someone out here. They're speaking their mind. This is someone who speaks truth. And they're speaking their mind. They just kind of gave up at this point. But this person, then they come back around and they don't want to give up. And it's like the same thing keeps happening. See, been there, done that. Yeah, this is someone out of here. This is someone who has other opportunities coming in. Yeah, see, it's basically a lack of harmony. It's not fair. It's someone who doesn't come in right. They're just not fair. They don't want to commit. But this is someone who's doing what's right for them. See, you're going to do what's right for you. You're going to move on. And I'm going to tell you, the next person that comes in, definitely you're going to have a lot of experience here. It could be someone who's in the social circle giving advice, but this is someone who, you know, could be dealing with other people, being sneaky too. Someone who tries to keep someone a secret. They don't want to go out in public. They don't want to introduce to friends. In fact, you could have some mutual friends. Maybe they're dating somebody that you know. But as far as the justice card here is, they don't come in right. They're not fair. And you're going to do what's right for you. Okay, you do you. What's right for you. And that's when you see they just don't come in right. Yet it's kind of sad, because you've got this King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles are often the power couple. These are people who usually do things. They work together, play together, and often stay together. But this isn't someone who literally sticks around. Yeah, I feel like you long for love. You may be reminiscing about this, but you do have other opportunities coming in. And I do think you're going to be a little shocked and surprised. If this person does come back around, I definitely see love and emotion and offering the cup. But I don't know if you can trust this person. Because it is a bit, there's kind of someone who likes to kind of play games because they're insecure. Yeah, I don't think you're into playing games here. You want someone stable, someone who's reliable. You know, someone who's there when you want to spend time together. You want to build. It's all about building something together too. Yeah, I think you're just going to keep your options open. You have other options coming in. Yeah, I feel like you're just going to do what's right for you. And I do think this is someone who just, I don't know if this person will ever come in right. I really feel like there's someone who'll come back around and keep doing the same thing. Yeah. See, this is someone who keeps a lot of secrets. They don't want to share their innermost self, really, you know. It's like they want to come in and talk, but they never really share everything. They're very secretive. And that's where I feel like your intuition is telling you they're hiding something. You're looking at that probability too. They're kind of looking at how things have played out. Yeah, I do think, you know, a little bit of death of the ego here too. Someone here is definitely death of the ego. But I do think this is something that's literally over. Yeah. Yeah, because of lack of effort. See, they didn't put any effort. I feel like you're just focusing on work. I do see you stable, and I really do feel like you have a person going to come in. Someone who's ready to cooperate, compromise. They want to be with you. Someone who wants to actually spend time with you. And I do see choices here. Yeah. Someone who's emotionally mature. Someone who's not into playing games. But it does look like there was the death of the ego. I do feel this is something that's done. It's over. It could be a Scorpio energy here. I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Someone here keeps it all in, though. Whoever they are, they're definitely hiding things. Yeah, I feel like you're assessing this. See, you're clearing this path out. You're moving in another direction. So you're going to assess this. I do think this is someone who may try to come back around one more time. Yeah, but you're going to assess it. I do feel like always trying to be fair. But I do think you, as you look at all the little details, see, you want to build. You're being very particular. And now you're becoming, with the Queen of Swords energy, very picky. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you see a future. I do think, quite honestly, I feel like you're moving away from this energy. You're leaving this behind and clearing all this out and moving forward. Yeah, you've got a decision to make. Out with the old, in with the new. Yeah, I do feel like you've got new coming in at some point here. Now, as far as work and jobs and stuff, I can see an energy here of ending a job because it's not going anywhere. It's not paying enough money. And you're feeling pretty beat up at the end of the day. So you may be speaking your truth here too. You are learning everything you can about a subject right now. And I do think you're going to make a decision in the future. As far as with everything, there is multiple things possibly going on too. Yeah, I see busy time ahead too, but I feel like you've been there, done that. You're just moving forward. Out with the old, in with the new. I see healing and making a decision. Yeah, you have to make a decision. I feel like you're going to do, I do feel like you're confident that you're making the right choice here. Yeah. See, ending a situation. Every ending leads to a new beginning. So little time to heal, to clear all this out. And it's all about moving forward. Going down a whole new path here. I definitely see leveling up financially too. See expansion. I definitely can see that. That's the first thing I could see. So this is kind of the path you've been on. And then all this happening in between. Person wants a do-over. Like I say, there's a lot of regret, all based on unfounded fear. I think it's fear of commitment. Well, this person, I don't think they really have faith in themselves to be loyal or faithful, to be honest. So yeah, but you're going to notice this person here. Yeah, I feel like this is where you kind of take a step back and you realize here that, because it is a reality check, seeing the reality. Something's just not right. Yeah, losing interest. You're taking your passion and energy elsewhere, and your ambition too, as far as work and goals. If you have ended a job because you've really had enough, I definitely see new opportunities coming in. Yeah, take care. Bye for now.